Hello everyone, my name is Mark Edward Blanton with The Real South Africa.
And I am Dr. Latasha Blanton, also with The Real South Africa.
We have an amazing group trip that you will be interested in. It's with the African Diaspora News Channel. A great YouTube channel gives you great information about what's going on in Africa. But we have a group trip featuring Phil Scott, the host.
And the trip is going to take place on March 16th through the 25th. It's going to go to Johannesburg and Cape Town, and It's in 2022. If you're interested in traveling, please send an email to info@therealsouthafrica.com.
And we'll see you here in sunny South Africa.
Hello everyone, it's me, Demetra Kaye of the Demetra Kaye Show here on YouTube and a proud contributor of the African Diaspora News Channel and the African Diaspora News Insider. If you could please do me a favor and subscribe to all channels and like this video, I would greatly appreciate it. So in the 1950s, a black neighborhood by the name of Pico in Santa Monica, the Los Angeles area in California, was bulldozed in order to make way for the 10 interstate, which goes from Los Angeles all the way through Florida. Okay, so many families, upwards of 600 families, black families, were displaced during that time. And so Santa Monica is saying, well, you know what? We want to make it right. We want to offer low-income housing via apartments, right, to the first 100 descendants or living people that was affected by the 10 interstate going through their neighborhoods, right? And so we all know what low-income housing is. It's apartments. Basically, it's a glorified projects or glorified ghetto building, if you will, right? And so they're going to offer that to the descendants or people who were misplaced due to white supremacy doing what they always do when they want to build something new. They tear up black neighborhoods. And in fact, that apartment building is supposed to be near another black neighborhood that they're getting ready to bulldoze. It's called the Belmore Triangle. They're also going to put the Santa Monica Civic Auditorium there. And so they're going to hurt other black people to do it. And they're going to put that high-rise, low-income apartment building there. And they're going to give black people an opportunity to partake in that. Now, a descendant by the name of Nichelle Moore says that her grandparents were actually affected by what happened in the 1950s in the Pico neighborhood. And she says, I have mixed feelings about this because, for one, the wealth is gone. The theft has already happened. And why not give people homes? We don't want apartments and we still got to pay for it. And so why not give people homes? And so she's absolutely right. But that's what, white people are trying to do instead of giving us our reparations. They're trying to piece it together. And here, you can stay in this low income apartment and you'll still have to pay for it, but it'll be low income. And listen, anybody who lives in LA or even near LA know that even if you live in a low income housing, you still cannot afford to live there. So it's really all games and smoke and mirrors and all of that. And they're actually trying to do that all over the country, putting low-income housing up so that black people, can live there for next to nothing. But we as black people also should be very wise to what they're trying to do. What they're trying to do is gentrify, but they are gentrifying our neighborhoods. And then they're building these low-income apartments so that we can all be together again like we used to back in the day, right? So they're not doing us a favor. They're actually trying to corral us all together so they can steal our land and all of that and really just have us all in one place. But this story really makes me mad. It makes me mad because, for one, there's probably a lot of black people who will think, oh, that's awesome. That's, wow. Let me go try to get a low income apartment instead of holding out and say, you know what, we're going to vote every last one of you politicians out that thinks that's a good idea to put us somewhere that's low income instead of righting the wrong that happened to us so many years ago when our ancestors were brought over here during slavery. We don't want a freaking apartment. We want the house. We want the 40 acres and the mule, and we want our money. All right? So anyway, for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace. Hello, everyone. Please make sure you subscribe to the African Diaspora News Channel app on these platforms.
Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.